The song Deva Deva was shot actually through many different schedules of the film. Shiva's character basically creates like a ball of fire. Deva Deva has been shot in Mumbai, Bulgaria, Manali, and in different sets. In certain places, we gave Shiva Ranbir's character a reference point for fire, like the fireball. I feel very proud of what we achieved with Deva Deva, the audio, the song, the visuals.
Ayan, you're going to show us some scene. We want to know how this is made. To give the audience some idea.
Deva Deva was also, right from the beginning, we used to call it Shiva's fire training song because it's where he comes into his powers. And it was one of our 5 pillar sequences of the film. The other 4 we'll talk about some other time. And I always wanted it to be, very beautiful visually and of course have a very nice spiritual graph that Shiva goes through in the film. And I feel very proud of what we achieved with Deva Deva, the audio, the song, the visuals. So this is a little clip that you're going to show of how we shot the song actually and what came after. And one thing to say is that the song Deva Deva was shot actually through many different schedules of the film. Because as you can see, he's in a forest, then he's in the backyard of the ashram, then suddenly he's like lighting mashals. So there were different locations where the song was shot. So Deva Deva has been shot in Mumbai, Bulgaria, Manali, and in different sets in Mumbai. So it was shot over a long period of time. We would film little sections as we went along. And in the song, you see that there's 2 things we had to bring into the song. One is we had to create that magic fire and the way that it moves because, obviously it was created. There's no real magic in the film. And so for that, in the beginning of the song, you see that Shiva's character basically creates like a ball of fire and he sort of is like moves with that ball of fire sort of into the forest and he's learning how to control it. So it's a very simple technique actually. We had somebody who had a ball of light attached to like a rod which was basically meant to be the fireball, and it's what Ranbir was acting with, and then eventually that kind of got taken and got replaced later. And once we moved on from the fireball, obviously we came to a point where he was like making circles of fire and like lighting mashals with fire, and obviously for that stuff we could not create or we couldn't simulate it, so that was created completely from scratch. There was no
tough for an actor to keep doing this to nothing?
Well, no, because what you do is we've kind of storyboarded it and done what we call a pre-visualization of it, which is like an animation version of it, and so he can see it so clearly in his head that when you set up the shot, it's very clear exactly what's happening with the fire. He's understood it, and even though it's not there, it's very easy to imagine because we've broken it down that simply. So he's enacting it. It's it sounds more complex than it is. It just takes a little bit of childlike imagination. I think for a lot of young kids, they would understand it super easily. But then, of course, in a few places, we were also filming against blue screen, like where the song begins, which is the backyard of the ashram, which the guru is speaking to Shiva in. And so that was actually an indoor set where we were filming against just blue screen, and then the mountains and the view got sort of put in later. So in certain places we had to add the environment. In certain places we gave Shiva Ranbir's character a reference point for fire, like the fireball. And in certain places where we were creating, let's say, the firebird or just how he's lighting the mashals of fire, that was completely just discussed and imagined, and then Ranbir had to basically enact it.